What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got some new tools to open up with y'all, so I hope you'll stay and hang out with me. We got some Koken, some Icon. Here's another Koken. And I'm also going to talk a little bit about my Astro Nano sockets and some tools I use in conjunction with them. I have talked a little bit about those in the past, but I'm going to touch a little bit more on it today and maybe get into some stuff we haven't talked about yet. So let's get into it. So first I'm going to open up this Koken. This is a 1/4 inch reversible ratchet. It is the 2753P. Oh wow. Man, oh man, there is nothing like a good Koken ratchet. So smooth. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. This is the first Koken that I've bought myself. I have been looking at a few different ones, but this one was the most affordable. So this is the one I went with first. The other Koken that I have is this one. This is the 3753N. This is one that John gave to me. He also gave me this TrueCraft 40150, and he and I both think that this was made by Koken. It's just so smooth. This is a 1/2 inch, and I mean, look at the resemblance. I'm pretty sold on this being made by Koken. What do y'all think? Boy, man, they sure do feel nice, don't they? I'm really excited about this one. Super happy to add this to my collection. All right, let's go with this Icon. This is the G2 3¼ inch stubby. It's the 1/4 inch drive flex head. In a recent video I made, I was talking about wanting to get the 3/8 flex head, and look at here, I got it, but I left with one of these too. So got both of them. All right, here it is. Really, I should have opened this one before I opened the Koken, because there's really nothing quite as smooth as a Koken ratchet, but this is still pretty good. Pretty tight flex head. Of course, you can loosen it up a little bit if it's a little too tight for you, but I don't know, it's not too bad. Up next to the Koken, we got the two here. This Koken is about 4½ inches. Looks pretty good next to my little Tone. Of course, this Tone is the 3/8. And I did figure out how to service the Tone by popping this off, this little plastic cover back here, and you can access it. So I did do that, added some lubrication to this one, feeling a lot smoother, and it's a pretty decent amount quieter now. But boy, oh boy, that Koken is something else. I have this Milwaukee 1/4 inch stubby. This is another one of the ratchets that John gave me. And that's why I bought the flex head Icon instead of the fixed head because I've got this one, so I wanted to go ahead and get this flex head one. Let's go ahead and open this Icon 3/8 stubby flex head. All right. Oh yeah. So the reason I was hesitant to get this one is because I already have this gear wrench 3/8 stubby flex head. But I really wanted to do some comparisons between these two. They are pretty close to the same size as far as length goes. Of course, I already knew the gear wrench would be thinner. As far as profile goes, pretty close. But I feel like once you have a socket on there, I think the Icon socket will sit further down. Let's see. These are Icon sockets. Okay, so I did a video talking about socket slop. And for gear wrench ratchets, the sockets don't sit very far down here. But with Icon ratchets, the sockets sit a little bit further down. So when comparing the two, I mean, I don't think it's enough to really make a big difference there, but the Icon just, I love the way Icon feels. I've been falling in love with Icon lately. But I love the gear wrench too. I'm glad I have them both. The main differences here is the Icon Flex is a free flex, and the gear wrench is a detent flex. And then, of course, the head size is going to be a difference. But like I said, I'm glad I have them both. All right. I also just got this delivered today. This is the Koken spinner handle. This is a 3/8 spinner handle. It is the 3769N-230. I liked this one because all the other spinner handles that I have are 1/4 inch. And I like having a 3/8 spinner handle. I don't have to put an adapter on it if I'm using 3/8 sockets at the moment. And it's pretty. That's a good enough reason as any, right? Okay, so to talk about the Astro Nano sockets a little bit, I know we've gone over this K-tool ratcheting crow's foot that has been out of stock everywhere lately. If y'all happen to see it go back in stock anywhere, put it down in the comments, but as of filming this video, it's still MIA. But in addition to that, I also got this Toolent 17mm ratcheting double box end wrench. One side is ratcheting and one side is fixed. It's 17mm, so I can use my 3/8 nano sockets with it. Of course, they don't snap into place. So I do what I do with the K-tool and add this little adapter here to the back side. And that holds that on. So now I have a longer reach with this if I need it. And then I also got this Dyson. I think that's how you say it, Dyson. I don't think it's Dyson because that's the vacuum cleaner. But this one, it has a double joint here, which could come in handy. On this end, it's a 17mm. On the other end, it's a 19mm. I won't use this side for the nano sockets, but I can use this side. So it'll be the same idea there. Put this adapter in the back. And now I have that same basic idea, but now I have a double jointed end. So this could fit into some places that I wouldn't be able to with the other one. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then I also wanted to show y'all that not only does this adapter work, but you can also use this little holder for the socket rail made by Precision Defined. And this does a really good job. So check this out. Put this on here, and same idea. It snaps in, and it holds it in place pretty well. I like using the holders from this particular socket rail because I've tried other socket rails, and it just doesn't fit right. Like, I'll show you. This is another cheap Amazon socket rail, SETI or something. If you use one of these, it doesn't hold it on as good. It's got a lot more wobble. So I've got that snapped in, and look how much space you've got there. Look at that. That's terrible. So now let me go back and show you the difference here. This one is from Precision Defined, and this one is from that SETI brand. And you see that little extra lip on there? That makes a really big difference. So I'll use the Precision Defined one again. Look at that. Way better, right? It's not hanging way down. So I'll link the Precision Defined socket rail in the description below. That's the types of socket rails that I've been using. The only thing about them is that they don't have magnets on the bottom. So I bought some magnets on Amazon and stuck them to the bottom with adhesive to magnetize them to my toolbox. I actually made a video about that, and I will link it here right now if y'all want to go check that out. But yeah, Precision Defined. Pretty good rails. But yeah, I could totally see myself using this Koken spinner handle with this. Lately, I've been putting it on this Icon breaker bar. Kind of make it into a ratchet. But I don't know. Hopefully they'll get these back in stock at some point. So before I go, I wanted to, I kind of wanted to talk about something. I'm going to be hitting 1,000 subscribers probably in the next month or two. We'll see. But I'm thinking once I do hit 1,000, I kind of want to do a giveaway or something. So if y'all think that you would be down for that, let me know. I kind of have some ideas. I watched Jeff's Garage Adventures and how he does his giveaways. Of course, I'll do mine a little differently, but I think I'll kind of steal a few ideas from him and have y'all comment on a video or something. I don't know. We'll see. But let me know what y'all think. I know I have a lot of tools, and I've got some duplicates of things, so I feel like maybe giving some away or giving y'all the chance to pick something. I think that would be fun. And it could give me a chance to grow a little bit. I don't know. What do y'all think? Anyway, if you've liked the video, hit that thumbs up. Tell me which one of these ratchets is your favorite that I have out here right now. Is there some kind of tool that you really think I need to get? or one that you've been looking at and you want to see a review on, I'd be happy to talk about it down in the comments. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Stay happy, healthy, and wealthy, and I will catch y'all next time.